afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel, and finally welcome back to a new video. I hope that you all feel good, and I have missed you guys a lot, but it has been a lot going on. For those who don't know, last autumn there was a book company that reached out to me and wanted to write a book, and I have been going back and forward to Stockholm to write this book, and I'm going to tell you something that maybe you didn't know, that I didn't know but got to know now, because I don't know a lot of things about the books, but when a person writes a book, someone like me or someone that's not an author that just wants to write a book, there's actually a person that writes the book for them. And so I have had a girl that has been writing the book with me. So she has been writing and I have been talking about my life. So this book is going to be about when I was younger, about my life, a little bit of what I do now, and of course a lot about trucks too. And I'm very excited over this book because I didn't even know that I was a potential person to make a book of, but apparently they thought I was. So yeah, this September the book is going to be released at the book fair here in Sweden, and I'm just super excited over that. So I'm going to be on some kind of stage and talk about it, and I'm a little bit shy, so I'm a little bit nervous over that. We'll see how it goes. And the other thing is that I have done a surgery to my eyes, and this is the second time I'm doing this. And the first time I did it, I think it was 4 years ago, and I did the surgery because usually I have contact lenses or glasses, but I just felt like I wanted to see without them, so that's why I decided to do the surgery. And the first time I did the surgery, the reason why I did it was that I was so bad at seeing the contrast on stuff. So my the person who checks the eyes, and she told me that I needed to have like these yellow glasses to be able to see better, and I was like, okay, I'm 25 years old and I'm going to have like these yellow glasses, you know, me and Elton John walking around the street with these yellow glasses. And that's why I decided to do the surgery at the first place. So I did the surgery, and maybe 1 or 2 years after the surgery, the vision got bad again, and yeah, now we are here, and I had to redo the surgery. But luckily they have this insurance for, I think it's 5 years, and I could redo it for free. So hopefully this time it will be permanent. And for those who are a little bit sensitive, maybe shouldn't listen to this, but there are 2 types of surgeries that you can do when you are doing the vision of the eye. The first one is the easy one. It's when you take I don't know what they use, some kind of knife, and they kind of like cut the top layer of the eye, and they lift it up, and then they just go with the laser, they place it back, and the healing process is so much quicker, maybe like a week or something. And of course I have to do the worst one, the LASIK one. That's when they place a little metal ring over the eye, and they take some acid to kind of like remove completely the top layer of the eye, and then they go with the laser, and then you get some kind of bandage lens that they place on the eye that you're going to have for like a week, and then they remove it, and the healing process just continues. So this is the 3rd week after the surgery, and I still see a little bit bad at distance, but during the mornings I can see really good, but during the dawn it's getting worse, and I can see really bad, and it's just a part of the healing process. So I'm just keep it doing with my eye drops. I get some eye drops that I need to use like all the time into my eyes. So yeah, they're still healing. It was quite fun when I was going to do the surgery, because when I walked into the surgeon's room, it was a bed, and I lie on the bed, and the surgeon, he placed this little metal ring onto my eye, and I don't really remember how it worked the first time, but I certainly remember that it didn't press the little metal ring so hard. So when he was pressing this little ring, I was like, hey, what are you doing? You can't press this thing so hard to my eyes. And he was like, you can't have your hands up here when I'm going to do the surgery. So through the whole surgery, I had to hold the nurse into the hand, so I wouldn't be up there with my hands and it would be bad. So it was it was a little bit scary, but it was really quick. It just was a few minutes and then it was over. And the first thing they did was to place this metal ring, take some acid, a lot of water, and then the laser came. So you're watching through the laser, it's kind of like a red light that's just moving around, and then you can smell a little smell of like burnt hair, so it's a little unpleasant kind of smell. And then it just comes a lot of water again, it gets a little bit blurry, but then it's just done. The first time I did it, I could see really good, like at once it was super good, and there was a little bit blurry and super good and a little bit blurry, but this time it was just blurry at distance. So I was a little bit nervous because the first week the first 4 or 5 days are the worst. Like it feels like it's burning in your eyes. It doesn't matter if you have your eyes open or if you have your eyes closed, it just burns. So the whole time I have been lying in bed and I have been listening to a podcast and just waiting for my eyes to heal so it will get better. And the first week I saw really bad. The second week I also saw bad at distance. And now we are at week 3 and I still see a little bit blurry. And it's worse during the dawn. But it's part of the healing process, so this is just normal. Maybe next week I'm going to see completely well. We're going to hope for that. So I have been doing the book and I have been the surgery, and I bought a new GoPro, and my old computer couldn't keep up with the graphic card, I think, and the program that I used to edit my videos, it just kept on crashing all the time, and I was like, yep, I have to buy a new computer. So I went to the store, I bought a new computer, and I have to tell you, like, the computers today are so incredible expensive. I mean, this computer that I bought, it cost just as much as my first car, even the double of the price of my first car. And my first car was a Volkswagen. I even had made some custom-made seat covers. It was white with some red hearts. But anyways, I bought this computer and hopefully it's going to hold on for a few years. It's a Lenovo. My sister had a Lenovo when we were smaller, and I was like, I didn't like it, but since this was the best one that I could find, I bought it, and hopefully it will be some good video. Anyways, here it is. It looks a little bit like this on the outside, and I'm going to open it up. It looks like this. Hopefully I will be able to make some good videos with this one. And my old computer was an Asus. I got to show you this one too. And I thought this was a good computer, but apparently it's not anymore, since the technology keeps on getting better. And I bought this computer because I was so into computer games. So I had that computer for a gaming computer at first. You know, I played a lot of World of Warcraft. That was kind of like all my youth went to the computer, to World of Warcraft. But I don't regret it. I think it was a fun game. But anyways, now I can start making good videos again. I have new cameras, I have a new computer, so now no excuses. And I think that was about it, all of my updates. I still have one more secret for you guys, but I'm going to hold on for that one for a little bit longer. So you don't want to miss this one. But that was my update, guys. Just have an awesome time, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!